Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, we've got a little bit different of a layout. You're gonna have to let me know down in the comments if you like this layout better. I'm hoping at some point to get some artwork to be putting up here. It's all a work in progress. Anyway, today we are going to be doing a purchaser pass. As you can tell, I am super excited. I'm hoping to start doing these on a weekly basis, which means you're going to hopefully be seeing 3 videos a week from me. So fingers crossed that I can keep that up because honestly, who knows? If this sounds like something you're interested in, definitely make sure you stick around for the rest of this video. Make sure you check out Samantha March's video. She will be doing her weekly Will I Buy It, and then she has a community playlist where all of us creators can upload our content so that you can see everyone's opinions on the upcoming makeup releases. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing is the Skin Paradise L'Oreal Tinted Moisturizer, and it looks like it has 24-hour moisture. It has some SPF in it, and it's supposed to be sort of skin soothing ingredients. I don't see a price list, but I do think it's releasing in Europe before it's releasing in the States. I have definitely been getting into tinted moisturizers recently. I don't necessarily always want to have such a thick foundation look, especially as we head into these warmer months. So I would be interested in giving this a try depending on what the price is, because if it's going to be like $13, $14, $15, there's plenty of other foundations and tinted moisturizers that I enjoy already that I don't have to risk on a new formula. Okay, so Lunar Cosmetics is releasing a bunch of 9-pan pseudo monochromatic palettes, kind of coming for ColourPop. And these palettes do look really pretty. It does look like they have some pressed glitters in these though, so they're definitely going to be a pass for me. I'm really trying to avoid pressed glitters with all of the products that I'm purchasing, just because I think they're bad for the environment, they're bad for your eyes, so I just don't want to go down that road. But I do think the color stories are really pretty, and I'm definitely interested to see what else they come up with. Okay. Alcatraz Cosmetics is releasing... Alcatraz Cosmetics is releasing a weed-shaped palette, and it only has 8 shades and is $24. I can't tell from the picture, but it kind of looks like there's a small mirror in it too, like the size of an eyeshadow pan. I'm not sure if I'm seeing that correctly or not. 3 mattes, 3 pressed glitters, and 2 shimmers. So it's definitely going to be a pass for me. I'm not a big weed enthusiast or anything. So for me, all this weed product promotion is kind of over my head. I'm not getting the melt palettes for the same reason. So Zero Waste Store just released some vegan lip balms, and they look like they're almost in a thickened cardboard packaging. There's a couple different flavors: peppermint, Pacific mint, lavender lemon balm, Cali orange, and ruby red grapefruit. I would be interested in the orange, I think, the most. I don't have a price on these either, so I can't speak to cost wise. I do have several lip balms I'm trying to work through, so I probably won't be picking this one up, but I do really like the packaging and I like the aesthetic for the brand. Okay, so the next thing is the Loreal Diamond Luxe Summer Collection. There's a face palette, there's 10 lip products, and there's 6 eye glitter, liquid glitter eyeshadows. I am so drawn to the deeper trio of eye glitters, and I think at some point I will be picking that one up because the blue and the purple just look stunning, and I feel like the red goes almost in this purpley cool toned direction, which I really am enjoying. So I'm pretty sure I'll be picking those up. It's just a matter of when. The rest of the collection I probably won't be picking up, simply because I feel like I have so many other things coming into my life right now that I don't necessarily need these, but I do think they're really pretty, and I'm so excited that Loreal is starting to release new products again, because for a while I felt like they kind of disappeared. So this was a really great welcome back from Loreal. Okay, the next thing, and this is actually already sold out, so definitely won't be buying it for now, but This is the Wahala palette from Juvia's Place. It's $36. It's 20 pans, and they are smaller pans, similar to, I believe, the Masquerade Mini or the, what is it, Magic Mini? Doesn't matter. It's similar to the Masquerade Mini in terms of the smaller pan size. 20 different colors, and there are 3 pressed glitters, so I will not be picking this one up again because of the pressed glitter issue. This palette takes the berries, the violets, and the neutrals from those little 6-pan minis that they did and puts them into a palette and puts a couple extra shades in, so I feel like it would be a bit redundant for me to purchase this one since I do have the berries and violets. Okay, the next thing is Beauty Bakery made the brownie bar and the Neapolitan bar, and they'll be available on the 15th, so they've been available already. And they are a little face palette trio, so they have a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. I do think they're absolutely adorable. The shade range is pretty, but again, there's something else coming up later in this discussion that I think I want more, so I'll be skipping on this one so that I can get this other product. Okay. Auntie Pat is releasing the Divine Rose 2. This is the Mothership 8. It's way too much math here, Auntie Pat. It's 10 sheets and it's $125. Again, if you take out that, you know, bright pink in the bottom center, I feel like this is a very derivative color scheme. You probably have this already several times over. If you want a bright pop of pink like that, check out ColourPop. Check out somewhere where you can get a really decently priced single. The shade Sextraterrestrial, VR Sextraterrestrial, does look kind of interesting, but I think I can find multichromes in other brands that aren't going to be this expensive to get one shade that looks interesting. The rest of them are, I already have them. Okay. Haus Labs is releasing the Stupid Love palette, and it looks like it's predominantly a blue palette with some neutrals kind of thrown in on the end. And there's 2 shades towards the center, Alice and Replay, and they're kind of like purpley shades in the middle. They definitely draw me in the most, but I don't think I can rationalize purchasing an entire palette for 2 shades. I'm hopefully going to be putting up a video later this week that's going to talk a little bit about other palettes that I feel the same way about, so you'll have to come back to my channel for that. Clarins is releasing a bronzer, a mascara, some primers, and 2 Velvet Touch eyeshadows. I think the packaging of these products is absolutely beautiful. The imprint, the stamping for the bronzer is to die for, but I have a bunch of bronzers that I just got, so I probably won't be picking this up. Especially because I think these tend to run on the pricier side. I don't see a price on Trend Mood's post, but I would suspect it's going to be on the pricey side. Alright. Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie Skin, Kylie whatever, is releasing 2 lip scrubs. They're $20. Like, for a little teeny tiny lip scrub. I mean, these things look very small. What do we have? 8 grams of product. 8 whole grams of product for $20. No thank you. I'm sure they're super scrubby, but there are plenty of other companies that make lip scrubs, from Ulta Beauty, Wet n Wild, all the way up to higher end companies like Fresh that you could get a lip scrub from. I don't think you need to waste your time on this. And I don't trust skincare from somebody who is not known for skincare. Like, she's barely known for anything, so no. Alright, Sephora, what are you doing? Okay, so this is Incredible, and they have Juicy Pear masks, which is a pair of masks, not anything related to the fruit. There are watermelon masks that you can put on your boobs, and peach masks that you can put on your butt. I don't know how big these things are, but I have a feeling they're not going to fit. So the duo is $15. They also have the Hydrating Boob Sheet Mask for $9. And then they have 3 Love Lip, Cheek, and Eye Tint Sticks that are $12. And they look to be more of like a sheer wash of color kind of a concept. Actually, it looks like there might be 4 shades of that. I don't know why Trend Mood said 3, but whatever. I'm not going to pick any of this up. I think it's a little ridiculous. I don't know why you would need specific skincare for your boobs and your butt. So yeah, that's weird and not here for it. I'm sure there are plenty of accounts that are here specifically for things like that, but not on this channel. Okay, so the next thing is Guerlain is releasing the Brazilian Club Summer Collection. They have a terracotta Brazilian beach bronzer and blush. And they have a shimmer blush face powder and meteorites in Brazilian fizz. These look super pretty. Again, the bronzer blush compact looks like the imprint on it looks so pretty. It has kind of a woven wicker kind of appearance, and then there's some pops of like a blood orange kind of a blush shade and some gold overlay. I think it looks super pretty. I would definitely love to swatch that, but I think it's a bit above my price range, so I probably will not be buying it. Again, there's something else towards the end of this video that I'm really excited to buy, so I'll be skipping this one in lieu of that. Okay, Marc Jacobs released this Pride collection, which is 5 lip gloss sticks. They are $29 each, or $116. Yeah, the only thing that's Pride about it is that it comes in a rainbow box. So I kind of feel like eventually they're just going to get rid of that packaging and these will be permanent. Colors, they're not colors that I need. The one in the center that's kind of like a peachy pink apricot kind of color looks really pretty, but again, I don't need it, and not for $30 for a lip gloss. Like, I feel like there's so many other better formulas out there. I do have 2 of these and they're not bad, but they're definitely not my go-to, so I would not be picking these up. Huda Beauty is releasing a Legit Lashes double-ended mascara. It supposedly has 2 different brushes and 2 different formulas. One is supposed to be lengthening and curling, and the other one is volumizing. I'm not going to pick this up. I'm not a big fan of Huda Beauty products to begin with. God only knows what kind of scent she's going to put in this, because she scents everything. It does look like it's a decent mascara. It's $27. If I'm going to spend that much money on a mascara, I'm going to get YSL The Shock and be done with it. Okay. So the next thing, and this is I'm sure going to be kind of controversial, is the Jeffree Star Cremated Collection. He has a palette that's 24 pans and it's $58, and then there I think are 4 lip products for $18, and then there's like some metal straws and travel bags and whatever, I don't know, urns probably. Anyway, yeah, I'm really into cool tones recently. I'm really into more like vibrant cool tones though, like pinks, purples. So this is not the palette for me. I already have the Venus Immortalis palette. It's part of what I have on my eyes today. I also have the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. So I feel like I'm all set in the smoky gray department. In addition, I feel like there are so many redundant shades in this palette that it could have been maybe a 9 pan or a 12 pan at the most. I don't think you needed all of these shades. The only one that really calls to me out of the entire collection is Angel of Death, which is like this really deep, dark, kind of metallic-y blackened gray. And I think that shade is really pretty, and I'm sure I can find that somewhere else in my collection. I definitely wouldn't purchase an entire palette from a brand that I don't support for $58 for one shadow. As far as everybody's like spasm about how he's using the word cremated right now, I know he has this whole like I'm deceased thing or whatever. I don't think the timing of this would have been any better, and I think he does sort of enjoy the shock factor of his products. So the people, like, I watched a video from Jen Loves Reviews earlier today, and she said it really eloquently when she said the people that are offended by this probably were not going to be people that were purchasing it to begin with, and the people that are going to purchase were not people that were ever going to be offended by anything that comes out of his mouth. And I 100% agree with that statement. As far as the actual palette itself, I don't think it's great. I see where he was trying to go and be a little bit different, but I think it's been done before, and I'm not super hype about any of this, so I won't be purchasing. The next thing is the Geek of Milano Tuscan Sunshine collection, and this actually released in Europe probably a month or two ago, and Angelica Nyquist did a whole video about it, and I was absolutely in love with this stuff when I saw it. The embossing on everything is beautiful. The eyeshadow palettes are beautiful. At this point though, I feel like there are other things that I want to put my money towards more. So had they released it back when it was released in Europe, I think I would have purchased it. But at this point, I've sort of moved on, if that makes sense. Okay, Chaotic Cosmetics is releasing a whole bunch of colored lashes, and I'm actually kind of excited for this, even though I will probably not pick up these specific lashes. I do really like the idea of trying to incorporate some colored lashes into some of my looks. So I will definitely be looking at more of these colored lash options as they start to release. Okay, and this is the last product that I'm going to talk about. This is the thing that I'm most excited for. I am already ready to add it to my cart. It is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette and Lip Gloss Trio. I am a sucker for lip glosses, especially when they're like Your Lips But Better kind of shades, maybe with a little bit of shimmer added in them. That is my jam. I'm literally wearing a clear gloss today and I love it. So I am so excited to pick up this whole collection. I watched the reveal video earlier today. Absolutely loved everything. And I really can't wait for Wednesday when it launches so that I can order everything and get a chance to try it. So a lot of the other products that I was kind of passing over in the earlier part of this video, this is why. This is the item that I'm most excited for. This is the item I want to put my money towards. I think Manny MUA did a good job, whether you like him or hate him. I think he does a good job, and he's very thoughtful about the items that he puts into his collections in his brand. So as I was saying, Lunar Beauty, they have such thoughtful releases. The quality of their products is very good. I initially was very skeptical and hesitant to purchase anything from another like YouTuber beauty brand, but my aunt convinced me to try a bunch of their stuff and actually gifted me a bunch of their items, and I could not be more satisfied with the products that I've picked up. I have the Moonspell palette, I have the Strawberry Dreams palette, and I have the Strawberry Dreams Lip Trio. The products are very good quality, and I think if you're interested in trying them, you're not going to be disappointed. I do also appreciate their creating products that are going to lean towards a lot of different skin tones, especially with their highlighters. They do have 4 different highlighters to accommodate that. So, getting a little off topic, but that is all to say that I'm really excited for this release. I think it's going to be just as good quality as the rest of the products that he's put together. I know he had to delay the launch of this by about 2 months, and I'm so excited that he's finally launching. And is it Wednesday yet? Because I am ready to purchase. Alright, now the very last thing that I'm going to talk about, this is not a product, but I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw a post by NYX, and I'll put it up here for you, but it basically was sort of an announcement or sort of their stance, I guess, on LGBTQ plus rights and their, you know, deserving of equal respect and attention in our community. And it's definitely stirred up a lot. Like, if you go and look at the comments on this thing, there are a lot of people with a lot of opinions about whether or not a makeup company should be promoting or discussing any of these types of concerns. And I really feel like it's totally appropriate for them to do that, because there are so many people a part of that community that use makeup products, that use skincare products. So to sit back and pretend like it doesn't exist, I think is narrow-minded. Now, the one thing that I thought was really exciting about this post is that they weren't trying to sell you anything. It wasn't like, here's a makeup bag with a rainbow we slapped on it, or here's a lip gloss set that each color is a different color of the rainbow, or an eyeliner set of the same concept, or a rainbow palette. NYX has about 16 billion products, I think, on their website. Like, go try to look at them all. It'll make your head hurt. And so they could definitely put together, like, rainbow themed whatever that they wanted to. Slap a Pride kind of name on it and then go ahead and sell it on their website. But I really appreciated the fact that this was not a sales pitch. This was just them expressing an opinion and support for a community that's often undermined or mistreated. So I really just wanted to take a moment to shout them out and to say how much I appreciated a brand that I choose to purchase from taking such a positive stand on this particular topic. The last, or the most important part of this particular post that they made, I thought was the last image that they posted, and I'm going to read it to you here now. If you make a mistake, be open and receptive to feedback. However, don't prolong the interaction. It's not on an LGBTQ plus person to continuously educate you. Be proactive about that. For example, if you do misgender someone, apologize and move on. You don't have to have an extended apology and justify your actions. Respect that person's time and energy. I thought that was so, like, because there are so many people that I think assume they are being positive and supportive when they say, if I screw up, educate me, or, you know, tell me what I did wrong. But that also puts a huge burden on that one person to be completely knowledgeable about a variety of different perspectives that they may not necessarily have all of the information on. So, for example, you shouldn't expect that somebody who identifies as a different gender from what they were born biologically would necessarily have the same life, the same perspective, the same knowledge base as a homosexual male. Like, those two people may not necessarily have the same life experiences, and so your expectation that they be able to teach you on all LGBTQ plus values would be short-sighted. So, off my soapbox, but I definitely appreciated that NYX did this, and I feel like it was a great step forward. It was a great positive thing for them to do, and I really like the fact that they weren't trying to sell something, that they just wanted to put this level of support out into the community. So bravo to you, NYX. Good job. It makes me even happier about the enormous order that I put in recently. And I'm so excited to get it, and hopefully I'll be able to unbox it for you. So, with all of that said, that is my purchase or pass for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, turn on the little bell, hit the like button if you choose to do so. Make sure you check out the community playlist for everybody else's opinions on what they're going to be buying and skipping over for the week. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!